Oh, we are feeling good today. What's up? Welcome into Early Edge in 5. I'm your boy, the coach. More best bets for the night in sports. And I got to tell you, do I have a big old fat smile on my face? You better believe I do. Why? We've already cashed tickets before we even get to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My man Buckets, I see somebody in the chat. He's 3 for 3 on Twitter. I tell you all the time, follow my entire crew. Then somebody in the chat says, I followed everybody on Twitter. That's what I'm telling you to do. You don't want to miss any of our content, any of our picks. Plus, it's a lot of fun. Then I see somebody I was thinking I should explore and see what other betting content is out there. Early Edge is just so consistent. I've watched some other shows, and they do not compare with these guys' energy. It's what we do. This is what the business is, and we are the standard. So with that being said, let's bring in the stars of the show. We have no time to waste. We have the Speculator. We have our brand new EC, part of college basketball, college football at SportsLine. So, gentlemen, you know I don't have time to introduce you. We got to jump right into it. Speculator, after your little vacation last week, and everybody was working, you came back, but you dove right back in. Start us off.
Yeah, we dove right back in with a nice hit on the Nets total over yesterday. And today, instead of over, we're going under. Under on the Charlotte Hornets and Golden State Warriors, under 240. Our SportsLine AI model is predicting a total of 238, giving you a 2-point edge. The Hornets are playing back-to-back games and on their last stop on their 6-game road trip. And the Warriors just played a really emotionally fueled game against the Grizzlies. These are the type of games against the sorry teams, as Draymond Green says, that gets really tough for the Warriors to get motivated to play. Add in the fact that 240 line means that these teams need to have a combined total average of about 60 points a quarter. And that's just really hard to do on tired legs in an unmotivated game. Altogether, we just need one bad quarter for this game to hit. That's why we're going under 240.
You might have not known about our little rule here at the Early Edge, Specty, and that's whenever there's a total of 240 or higher, it's an automatic under. Boom! So you fed right into the narrative. You're going to tell me that they're going to, and they could, 4 60-point quarters? That's really, really hard to do.
It's tough.
It is tough. By the way, A-Mags, I see you in the chat, big boy. You guys want another good follow? You want somebody who's sharp? Follow A-Mags on Twitter. I am working tirelessly trying to get him on the crew as well. The man is sharp, especially in baseball. All right, now I'm going to go next because EC, I didn't tell you this before the show. I am putting you into Maestro's spot. So you marinate on that for a second because I got 3 big plays, and you guys know I've been on fire when it comes to my NBA plays lately. We're going to start with the Nuggets on the money line, minus 150. Jokic is playing in the MVP level. Easy for me to say. Now, the last 4 games, 128, 120, 105, 119, their offense is clicking. So the reason I'm playing the money line a little juicy is because I don't like the points. I don't like to lay any points when you go on the road, so I'll take the money line. All I need is for the Nuggets to win, and that's all they've been doing lately. Play number 2, Clippers, Raptors, over 219. The Clips show all of a sudden, they've got an offense. All of a sudden, they are cashing overs. The Raptors, they've got Siakam, who's been on fire. His last 4 games, 26, 52, Madison Square Garden, 38, 27. Let's sail to the over 219 on this one. Then the last play I'm making today. I'm making a bowl pick. East Carolina by the half point down to 7, minus 120. We love them today. Why? Because Coastal Carolina, they mailed it in their last 2 games. How much so? Let me check my notes. So much so, they lost 45-26 and 47-7. They don't want to be there. We talk about that word motivation all the time in bowl games. This is the reason for that word. We take East Carolina minus the 7. All right, EC, I want a prop, and I want a straight play. Can you do that for me?
Coach, I'm honored to be in the Maestro spot. Let's start with the prop here in the NBA. I'm gonna take my first NBA play here on Early Edge and Early Edge in 5. Franz Wagner of the Orlando Magic, over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, I have a little formula that I've come up with here. SportsLine's model projects him for 29.3 PRA. His over-under is 25.5. When SportsLine's model is like greater than 3, more than the PRA, it's a bet. His season average is 27.2. His December average is 26.2. And as I said, that SportsLine model theory, I think it hits probably 2/3 of the time at least. So let's go with it. Wagner played 34 games, taken less than double-digit shot attempts in only 3 of them. So you know he's going to get his chances. And get this, guys, he's the best shooter in the league off screens. Don't know where I found that stat, but I'm going with it. Shooting 63.2% off screens. Hey, let's hope he gets a bunch from tonight. Let's hit that over 25.5 PRA. Now, time for some college bowl games, and one that I will be attending tonight. It's the Guaranteed Rate Bowl in downtown Phoenix. It's one of the most highly anticipated events since Coach's heel turn in Summer Slam 2003. Okay, I mean, I don't know. There's been a couple things that have happened in downtown Phoenix since we won't talk about them. Anyways, it's Wisconsin and Oklahoma State, and the over-under is 44. It was 43 when I wrote up a play for SportsLine the other week. It was 45 last night, so now it's bouncing around. So we're going to say under 44. We're going to take the middle number there. Wisconsin scored 41 points combined in their last 3 games. No Wisconsin total in their final 4 has exceeded 39 points combined. And Oklahoma State, guys, pathetic. They've scored 68 points combined in their final 5 games. Also, some bad news about this game. I've been to these guaranteed rate bowls. Last year had 24 points total, and a couple years ago, there were 17 in a game that went to overtime. It was brutal. On top of that, both teams' starting quarterbacks transferred. It's going to be ugly tonight at Chase Field. We're going to wish for Coach's heel turn across the street at what is now Footprint Center. And there you have it as my 2 plays.
See, this is not an exaggeration, the graphic you see. It was the greatest heel turn in the history of pro wrestling. And if people haven't seen it or don't know what it is, 2003. It was 110 degrees outside. It was who books a show in Phoenix in August? Who does that? We did that. But go back to YouTube. I encourage you. Specty, you want to mess with me ever? Go watch that video. Then you're going to think twice, big boy. You're going to think twice. All right. Wenzel in the chat says, Coach, Grayson McCall's back, quarterback. I don't care. He doesn't want to play. None of them want to play. They don't want to play for him. I'm good with East Carolina. It's why about the half point. East Carolina is going to roll, so I don't care about that. Spector going to get hit with a chair. Have you ever taken a chair shot to the back? Either one of you ever done that?
No.
What does that feel like, Coach?
It doesn't tickle. I can tell you that. It does not tickle. But to the back is very much more accepted than to the head. By the way, those are actually outlawed now in the WWE. You can no longer take a chair shot to the head. Next time I forget your name, you'll know why. All right, now grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap courtesy of AB, who, by the way, has been relentless about his fantasy football championship victory last night over Prop Stars. Oh, he just won't stop talking about it. Speculator, Hornets, Warriors under 240. We love that play. Show me you can have 4 60-point quarters. I dare you. Then for me, East Carolina in the next bowl game -7. Going to have to lay a little extra juice. It's okay. Nuggets money line -150 late tonight. Clippers, Raptors over 219. Love that play also. Then EC is on Franz Wagner over 25.5. He says PRA. That's what the cool kids say. For those of you who are brand new to betting, that's points, rebounds, and assists. Just scroll down to the bottom of your props, and that's where you'll find that. Then Wisconsin, Oklahoma State, under 44. I encourage you not to watch this game. Just make the bet. Don't watch it. It will be ugly. And that's UGLY, ugly. All right, bottom of the hour, the most important NFL hour of our entire week. The Week 17. Can you believe we're at Week 17? NFL Mega Preview with M Squared, the Stoic One, and yours truly. Turn on your notifications. It's as easy as that. Then every time we start, ding, you know we're doing it because you don't want to miss it, and you know how important getting the number is. So with that being said, from the greatest heel of all time, greatest heel turn of all time. Sorry, Undertaker. There's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these N5 tickets straight to the pay window. For my entire crew, love them all. EC, Speculator, AB, the champion of champions, and I am the coach. Tell all your friends you want to have fun. You don't want to spend 2 hours watching a show. You want to be valued, listen to, maybe make a little bit of money. Hey, Lori, I see you. This is where you're at, the early edge. And sometimes, oh, yes, sometimes we do it in 5. Good luck.